Let's take a look at all the major headlines this evening with the ITV News.
With Yasmin, Bodalbhai.
Good evening. Tributes have been paid to 2 police officers killed in the line of duty in Cleveland. PC's Matthew Blades and Tom Clough were in a police car when it was hit by another vehicle travelling the wrong way on the A66 in the early hours of this morning. The 5 people in the other car also died. Aisha Zahid reports.
This is the wreckage from a police pursuit which ended in tragedy. 7 people died, including 2 officers in a marked police car. It happened shortly after 3:30 this morning. A Volkswagen Passat was travelling the wrong way along the A66 in South Bank. It collided with a marked police car which wasn't part of the pursuit, but had been travelling on the same road in the right direction. Everyone inside both vehicles died at the scene.
7? Is that how many it was? Only emergency services that get called out to these things. The strong people to be able to do this. We need people like that.
That's terrible, yeah. They're going about the duty, expecting to go home again at the end of the shift, and it's heartbreaking.
The 2 officers have been named as 37-year-old PC Matthew Blades and 38-year-old PC Tom Clough.
These were brave officers, protecting our communities and serving our residents who didn't return home to their families at the end of their shift. My thoughts and the thoughts of everybody here at Cleveland Police are with their families, friends, colleagues and loved ones.
Forensic teams are working to piece together exactly what happened, and the police watchdog has launched its own investigation. But tonight, the families of the 7 people killed will be mourning the loss of their loved ones. Aisha Zahid, ITV News.
There were some people back on the beach in Shoreham today, 4 days after a trip to the seaside turned to tragedy for one family. Yesterday, a 6-year-old girl died in hospital after she was pulled from the water on Tuesday. Her mum, dad and sister had already died in the same terrible incident. Ness Jenkins reports.
For a sunny Saturday in August, the crowds at Shoreham today stayed away. Tuesday's tragedy is still casting a long shadow here. A 4th member of the same family has now died after getting into difficulty off Kingston Beach. She's been named as 6-year-old Saja El Kawas, along with her parents, 55-year-old Hassan El Kawas and 37-year-old Zaina Alain, and her 14-year-old sister Sarah El Kawas. What followed was a major rescue operation involving Coast Guards, lifeboats and other emergency services. This latest development is another tragic loss of life on our coastline this summer. And as we can expect, more warm weather like this drawing more crowds to our beaches. Are there enough safety measures in place to protect the public? Do you feel safe coming to the seaside?
I do, but I do seem more aware now of what's happened, and there's no signs of any current that come in. The tide does come in and out very fast, and I think we just all need to keep an eye, especially with young ones.
So I think safety on beaches is more of a concern. I mean, we've got global climate changes. The weather looks great and hot, but it's not changing what's happening in the bigger picture of the sea and the land around us. It's not so much fun being on the beach. You're constantly wondering, is it okay? Is it safe? Is everyone okay around me?
For one family, what began as a day by the sea ended in unimaginable tragedy, and the pain is still being felt across this community. Ness Jenkins, ITV News, Shoreham.
Constance Martin has been given permission to appeal her sentence for killing her baby. The 39-year-old was in hiding with her partner, the convicted rapist Mark Gordon, when her daughter Victoria died in a tent on the South Downs in January 2023. And fire crews have been tackling more wildfires near Valencia in eastern Spain. Several water-carrying helicopters have also been deployed. Around 1,000 homes have been evacuated. Around 600,000 men are living with prostate cancer in the UK. That's according to Macmillan Cancer Support, which says there's a new diagnosis every 8 minutes. Emma Volney has the details.
When Tony Collier was diagnosed with terminal prostate cancer, it came as a huge shock. He initially had no symptoms and only discovered something was wrong after developing pain in his groin while training for an ultramarathon.
I was diagnosed in 2017 and given a worst case prognosis of 2 to 3 years, and here I am 9 years on, doing remarkably well, so I feel very blessed. I had a 3-year-old grandson when I was diagnosed, and we dote on each other, and I didn't expect to see him become a teenager. Well, yesterday he became a teenager, and so I feel very lucky to be here to witness that.
According to Macmillan Cancer Support, the number of men diagnosed with prostate cancer in the UK has increased by 100,000 since 2020. More than 68,000 new men are diagnosed each year, and that's the equivalent of one diagnosis every 8 minutes.
We do have an ageing population, and prostate cancer is more common as men get older. But there's also been a lot of campaigns to raise the awareness of the signs and symptoms of prostate cancer.
I guess it's so much of a challenge, isn't it? Because sometimes there are no symptoms whatsoever.
Absolutely. So that's why we'd say as soon as symptoms do appear, go and see your GP straight away. Don't put it off. It's really easy to put these things off.
High-profile figures like Sir Chris Hoy and Jeremy Clarkson have also spoken publicly about their experiences to raise awareness. And Macmillan's message is simple. If you have concerns, don't ignore them. Emma Volney, ITV News.
Now, it's the first weekend of the new Premier League season, but it was the same old story. And Manchester United fans have already been to Hull and back. Michael Carrick's side failed to score, and they were beaten 2-0 by the newly promoted Tigers. Chris Scudder was watching.
Beware the roar of the Tigers. Few saw this one coming, but fresh from last season's promotion, Hull's heroes quickly earned their Premier League stripes. And it goes flips all right through the field. Many punters' favourites for relegation, but United were being mauled by the Tigers. And to cap a miserable trip to Humberside, United's fans were stuck there too. No trains home. No sympathy from the Hull fans who could hardly believe it. A first league win over United in 52 years. Chris Scudder, ITV News.
And that is it from us for tonight. From all the team here, good night.